Hello, this is a tutorial for the Bernat Trellis crochet basket. I'm not using the right yarn, I'm just trying to show how to do the setup for the trellis stitch. So I am on row 11, which is the foundation cluster round. So I'm well into it, just making sure it was going correct. So I'm going to just show you how to create this stitch. So you're going to yarn over twice, go into the first chain one space, and work until there are 2 stitches left on the hook. And then, sorry, I went too far, I gotta undo it. Okay, and then you're going to yarn over twice again. You're going to skip 3 single crochets and go into the next chain 1 space. And here we're going to try not to fail. Alright, try again. Alright, and one more. And now we're going to single crochet behind the trellis, 3 single crochets. So going in the back, 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to again yarn over twice, go into the last worked single chain 1 space, and we're going to repeat the treble crochet 2 together, and then we're going to go again into the back, and we are going to single crochet, maybe, oops, I don't want that loop to be a yarn over. So I am not normally butterfingers. I'm just going to do the next 3 because it does not like me. 1. Oh, that was the right one. I was trying to go too far back. Oh well. And some other something. And 3 single crochets. Again, yarn over twice. Pull up to pull through 2, pull through 2 more, leave 2 stitches on, yarn over twice, next chain 1 space, pull up a loop, and resolve by going through 2 loops at each time until there are no loops, and then go into the back behind the stitch you just worked and single crochet through the 3 single crochets that are behind the stitch you just worked. And you're going to continue to do that all the way around the project. Okay, we're on row 12 and 13, and it's super simple, but you're just going to be single crocheting in every stitch around. When you get to your treble crochet together, don't be tempted to work in here, like up here and down there. Like your stitch ends at the top, not down here. So keep your stitches above at the top. So this really long stitch, even though it looks weird, it's probably my tension, but that's the stitch. It's not these loops down below, and then you're going to go into the single crochets and be sure to work your single crochets. But the only thing that's confusing about this row is accidentally working stitches that are not part of your treble, because your treble is going to be the stitch at the top, not these stitches down here. So that's the only thing. Otherwise, just single crochet all the way around for 2 rows, and I'll pause and be back when I get done with those 2 rows. Hello, so we're back. I've done my single crochet and my single crochet, and now we're working on row 14. And in this row we're going to be doing the same treble crochet clusters, but we're going to go under that section where they joined. So you have your cluster coming together, and just under it. Don't work into the stitch itself, but underneath the stitch. So it's going to make it much cleaner. We're going to again leave 2 loops on the hook, yarn over again twice, go under those 2 loops, finish the stitch. We're going to go to the back of the work. We're going to skip 1 single crochet, and I prefer my yarn to be in the back, not in front, because otherwise it does a yarn over. Not a slip stitch. We're going to do a single crochet in 3 stitches behind the treble cluster. Then we're going to yarn over twice. We're going to go back under that stitch, and then we're going to yarn over twice again, and we're going to go under the next cluster, one, two, and join together. And then we're going to go into the back of the work, skip a stitch, and then single crochet in 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, yarn over twice, go under the same stitch as before, work all but the last 2 loops of your treble, yarn over twice, go to the next cluster, go under that stitch, and work your next cluster, part of the cluster, and again go to the back, skip 1 single crochet, work in the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. Sorry about that. And then you just continue on like that across, and you're going to do the same thing every row. It's just where this loop is going to change. So when you get to row 17 and you're doing it again, instead of starting with the cluster, you're going to start with 2 single crochets and then your cluster, and then on row 14 you start with the cluster and then do your single crochets. So just follow the pattern around and you should be able to finish. You do not need to use different colors. Again, I'm not using the right yarn. I strictly chose to use the separate colors so that you could see where the stitches are going. Thank you.